Alright guys, happy Wednesday, happy Valentine's Day. Today is the love day. About to go do legs. Currently guys, I am 14 and a half weeks out. I'm getting back to vlogging and letting you guys know about my day as much as my time allows. But I'm excited to get back on here, get back on the tube, and just really document the whole process leading up to show day. As of right now, we got a couple of shows in mind. Not too sure yet, but like I said, about 15 weeks out, 14 and a half. And then we will be on stage. I'm excited. So I want you guys to stay tuned for all the updates and all the other stuff that I'm gonna be doing more of. Physique updates. I'll be trying to record my check-ins on Saturdays or Friday, so you guys can see that process. Get my food in there, showcase that. Training, showcase that. Supplementation, whatever the case may be. And so you guys, peptides, so y'all see what I do in order to maintain great health, but also take my physique to the moon, to the next level. I'm excited guys. I'm excited for you to bring you guys along and see how this process comes about. We are not going to just do one show this year in 2024. I feel like my physique for classic physique in the pro leagues and IFBB is pretty much in the criteria. So with that being said, I'm going to showcase my physique as much as possible, see if we can make it to the Olympia. If we don't, there's no need to go into a huge off season, just more of an improvement season off of whatever feedback I get, and we go at it again. But you know, I'm manifesting and focusing on making it to the Olympia. That's what I'm speaking into existence. That's what I'm speaking out there. You got to speak both. You got to speak the possibilities and also what you want. All right. And what I want, what I need is make it to the O in 2024. So bring you guys along throughout this process. We got legs. Let's do it.
Weenie boy.
My meal breakdown. Gym bag go crazy. There's the glute queen herself. Don't hide him. You can't even hide him. You can't even hide him if you wanted. Things. Dang it! It's danging right now. What's going on? I gotta talk to it sometimes.
Some cookies or something.
This girl right here is so southern. Like I love it. Like her hospitality. It's just so old school. It's very southern like. You know? Just gotta appreciate it sometimes. You know?
I need my booty heated.
All right, I'm gonna turn on the booty heater.
On the booty heater.
Yeah. Turn that booty heater on.
Tell them where I'm taking you tonight.
She's taking me to, so like I said guys, today's Valentine's Day. So I took her, I gave her a couple of gifts, or a gift, and I took her to one of our favorite kind of like brunch and dinner places. It's called Matt and Tony's. It's really good.
Matt and Tony's. Except for they didn't have what I wanted to have. I was very upset. But they made me tacos and they were pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they kind
But
of,
I don't know. I could have made a better one.
they customized it for you. You know what I mean?
They just took the cheese off.
Still customized.
I know. I would have had some avocado in there. I would have added the chimichurri sauce in there, but I stole it from yours. It's pretty good though. But like I'm gonna be honest. It's really hard to find when you're such a good cook,
Yeah.
and you have a lot of allergies. It's really hard to find better food out unless it is a place that specializes in dietary restrictions, because a lot of times I have to customize the food and it isn't as good as it could be, or
Right.
as it's supposed to be because of my
Right.
dietary restrictions. But when we go to restaurants that have it, you know, and Matt and Tony's usually does have what I can have, but they switched their menu. I was trying to get this vegan scramble that has like potatoes and all this stuff, and they make it gluten-free vegan, but they took it off the menu.
It's more of, she's very strict on what she likes to eat at a restaurant, despite whatever they are providing. And
No,
what's
I have
available.
allergies. I have
But she
allergies.
has allergies, which, you know, most restaurants in the DMV area are very health conscious
They're very accommodating.
and very accommodating. They are very open to kind of customizing and making things work. So, you know, it really pays off to live in a bigger city. And I mean, when it comes to like food and quality and experience. So that's something that we value.
And if Planta wasn't so far away, I'm sure you would pick me there. So
yeah, very true.
We should try the DC Planta.
I actually was looking at reservations
really
there, but
the ceilings are really tall.
I didn't really think. But next time.
What's her face? I don't remember her name, but the girl from Real Housewives of Potomac, the one that was a stripper.
Yeah.
She went there with her husband last episode. Also, completely off topic. You don't need to put this in YouTube. I have a question.
Alright, so we finally made it to Olympus. Like I said, we got legs today, so we're going to crush that. This is pretty much the gym for the most part. So it's a nice little setup, but definitely about to crush it today because I got a decent amount of calories in, so which I'm happy with. I still got like maybe 3 more meals to consume, but I'm really happy with where my body is right now. So like I said, we're about 15 weeks out, 14 and a half. And right now what we're going to start with, we're going to go ahead and get spin bike going just to get blood flow into the legs. And then from there, we're going to go into our motion. So I'm going to put y'all to my workout, and hopefully you guys will use this or like it. Whatever you need to do when it comes to developing legs, I got you. Also, I forgot to say, if y'all want to get this jogger set, winning mentality, it's a set for top and bottom for the hoodie and joggers. Definitely check out shopdieselnation.com to go ahead and get your set. But I want you guys to go ahead and try these out. The fabric is good, and also the material looks very great. But it also is a good set. You don't have any other colors. We just have the black right now. You guys will like it. You know, it's a good go-to when it comes to just having like a nice little pump cover to have for your workout. A lot of people don't understand how important it is to get the glutes fired off. It doesn't matter how much weight you're doing or whatever type of movement you're doing for your leg day. Just make sure you get your glutes fired off. The abductors really play a huge role in hip mobility. So if you feel good in those hips, more than likely your squat's going to be affected. So I like to do abduction at the beginning of the workout. All right, so what we're going to start with is a 4 sets of 12 reps. When it comes to this leg press, we're really just going to focus on deep range of motion consistently and really try to get deep in that depth so that the glutes are being involved with this movement. I'm not rushing through this. I'm just having traditional foot placement, which should feel real good. I feel good right now. We're just doing it on a plate, but we're going to do 3 plates just to start with 12, and then obviously progress. Alright, so we also got a nice little t-shirt that we just dropped not too long ago. So under this hoodie, I'm going to show y'all real quick. So some of y'all can pretty much see it, but I'll put it up here on the side. But it's Rare Breed by Diesel Nation, of course. So front, as you can see, guys, and in the back. So if you want to find this tee, Rare Breed, go on shopdieselnation.com. I'm telling y'all, the apparel that we're dropping is fire, it's hard. People are loving it, getting great feedback from it. It's one of my favorite creations, but definitely try it out. Definitely is a good material type of t-shirt, but also it's a nice pump cover too. It's set 2. So we're on the Bulgarians right now. Definitely more challenging as of right now because we've already exerted the legs and now we're just isolating it with almost still a leg press movement or squat pattern motion. It's just single leg, but very effective right now. Doing like 12 to 10 with moderate weight. I'm using the 45s, she's using the 15s, and we're just really trying to get a lot of blood flow right now. That's the best way to really cause hypertrophy early, in my opinion, is go for something that's compound and then isolate it, in my opinion. After this, we're gonna go into machines so we can go ahead and continue the pump. Great workout, killed it. My legs are insanely pumped right now.
We're always on time for my dates. We're never on time for dates. We're never on time for either birthday. So this one's actually we have to be on time for because it's a movie.
Today was a great workout. I feel great. Feel like I got a great pump today. Great workout. What we're gonna go do is go watch damn, what are we gonna watch? The Web, what is it?
Madam Web.
Madam Web. I don't know if y'all can see me. Oh well, if y'all can't. But going to go watch Madam Web, and it's gonna be lit. Just a quick fit check before we go to the movies. Got your No Bad Days shirt, BDG shirt, hoodie, and then Mossy Oak camel pants, Easy Foam Runners, LA Beige hat, little shop gold necklace. You know what I'm saying? Quick go-to just to get the job done. What do you think, buddy? That's good? How I look? Cool. Perfect. About to hit the movies. Day night. Good morning. Happy February 15th, day after Valentine's Day. I decided to continue this vlog to the next day because I got caught in watching a movie. I showed you guys a clip of my food real quick of what we ate at the movies, which I know we're wrong for doing that, you know, but the movie theaters need to come out with better food, in my opinion, or healthier food. But I do want to show you guys my supplements for the morning. I'm about to eat my first meal real quick. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning, but I'm gonna show you my first meal. I'm gonna show you my my supplements for the day. First of all, we have a very extensive lineup. Okay, it is a lot of subs that I run throughout the day. Not entirely just one setting. I kind of like split it up, but I kind of want to break some of this stuff down for you guys, so that you can utilize it in your fitness goals, but also the requirements is needed to just be a healthy human being, not just to be fit and have great performance, but just to be healthy and alive. And so first of all, we're going to start with a multivitamin. It's called Triumph by Legion. It's a really good multivitamin that has everything you typically need, minimizing those deficiencies so that you are a well healthy individual. You got vitamin A, D, C, vitamin K2, B, all the vitamin Bs, chromium. What I do love, it has ashwagandha in this also too, pumpkin, grape seeds. A lot of times some of these multivitamins don't really have things that benefit just cortisol hormones and just minimizing those stress levels. So this is really good. Legion actually has men and women, obviously, when it comes to multivitamin, but try it out. I will say the only negative and another positive is that it is a veggie capsule, you know, so you're vegetarian or, you know, you're against pork and stuff like that. Veggie capsules is very, very good. The only negative I would say is that it's 8 capsules. You got to get about 8 of these to get the maximum dosage or the right amount of dose that you really need per day. So it's 8 capsules per day. So what I do recommend and what I have some of my clients do is split this up. Do 4 in the morning and then 4 in the evening, or 4 in the morning, 4 midday, somewhere around that. Next up is citrus bergamot. I'm trying to put this in focus for y'all. I'm about to stand in front of it or something. So citrus bergamot is another one. Then I'll just type it down at the end of it, but or in the middle of it. But it's a superfruit. Citrus bergamot is really good for dropping stress levels, and it also is good for cholesterol. So HDL, LDL, and total cholesterol. If you are running supplements, I suggest you take citrus bergamot. It's really good for keeping those cholesterol levels in check. I've been taking this in my off season and in season, and it is very helpful. My cholesterol has been better. Honestly, I get blood work pretty much every 6 months, so it has been better since I've been using this. So use it in 2024. Let's be healthier this year, guys. Immune support by Legion also too. You got ginseng root, which is really good for immune system building. That a lot of zinc in there, and also vitamin C. But it reduces a lot of symptoms that you might have. I mean, sometimes when I have any type of symptom of some type of sickness, or I feel like a little bit off, or feels like scratchy throat, I'll take some Zicam. And Zicam is a concept of zinc mixed with some other stuff, but it really helps to go ahead and kind of prevent the cold. And this concept kind of does the same. So, which I do love about that. 6 capsules for this. Boron. I usually like taking boron because it's really good. I mean, I do TRT and take testosterone, and this really helps with bone support, but also helps with releasing testosterone. It can help with testosterone and regulating estrogen production. Some people don't know about taking boron. It's really helpful. If you are a person that don't want to take testosterone on TRT, I suggest you take boron and mix that or have that with DHEA. It can really be great hand in hand to go ahead and boost testosterone production. And next up is Ascend by Legion also too. And real quick, this is not by Legion, this is by Now. You can find boron anywhere. But Ascend is a really good nootropic supplement I'm really a huge fan of. Honestly, it's one of those supplements that really kind of just calms you out, but it will boost a lot of your focus and memory and improve creativity and mood. So almost like if you're taking Adderall in a sense, it will make you a lot more focused and enhances brain health. This is really good. This is very underrated supplement that Legion has, but in my opinion, it can really help with focus and just really dropping your stress levels, in my opinion. 4 capsules for this. Like I said, if it's like anything more than like 2, typically I split it up throughout the day. Vitamin B complex is your next one up. Try and put it in focus for y'all. Vitamin B complex has all the B vitamins you need. Vitamin B1, vitamin B2, B3, B6, B12, which is very important, B7, B6 is important also too, and B5 helps with a lot of muscle function and supports that and recovery, and supports the metabolism and also performance, but also it's just giving that natural boost of energy. And I will say, taking this has given me, like, I don't take as much caffeine in a day as I used to back then. Like, I kind of usually have my caffeine intake come from my pre-workout for the day, and that's usually about 300 milligrams or less. And if I am having coffee in the morning, you know, then I'll have something that's about 150 milligrams of coffee, and then my pre-workout, which is probably around 200 or 150. So I'll probably make it less for my pre-workout because I just don't really need to have that much caffeine in my day personally. But what I do kind of fixate the want for more energy is have more vitamin B. Just once again supports mood and focus, and so definitely take this. It helps with the metabolism also too. Now we're in the winter season, flu season, whatever. Vitamin D and K. Definitely taking D3 is very huge, especially during the winter and fall time, because not so much exposed sunlight. So I mean, even though I'm a melanin king, you know, I don't really need that much sunlight, but I still need it to boost my mood, to help with my health. And so making sure if you have lighter pigment or lighter skin, you really want to have D3 in your diet to help fixate that, and it also will boost your mood and help your body. It helps with bone density and health, immune system and function, which a lot of vitamin D3 does. But an issue is that a lot of times people will get D3 by itself when you actually need vitamin K to go ahead and activate the vitamin D3. So this is really good to utilize, and it's great, and it's also innovative that they brought these two together. It's great that they brought these two together so that it can be a very active ingredient for your body. 1 pill for this, so very convenient. Magnesium. Anybody who's training or in performance training or just want to be active, get magnesium. It really helps the nervous system. It also helps with bone development, muscle activation, relaxing the muscle also too, digestion. It's a lot of benefits that comes from magnesium. If you're eating red meat, you're getting a lot of magnesium in your diet, and same thing with B12. You're getting a lot of B12 or vitamin B in general from eating red meat a lot. Now, if somebody is a vegetarian or vegan and they don't really have a lot of red meat, these two are very huge for you, very important. Magnesium and B vitamins, because you're stripping your body away from those important supplements of what you would get from red meat. So magnesium and B vitamins, you have to supplement that, and doing that with Legion's magnesium complex and also the B12 or the vitamin B complex is very huge for you to go ahead and still get what you need. So do not miss out on magnesium. Like I said, one thing that a lot of people miss out on when it comes to magnesium is that it will help with digestion. So if you are constipated, it depends on the type of magnesium. Magnesium citrate usually helps with constipation. Fish oil, very huge for just anti-inflammatory, trying to minimize body fat. If you are having a diet that has a lot of fish, typically you have a lot of omegas 369s in your diet. Obviously fish oil typically has that EPA, DHEA, but and vitamin E when it comes from this. But if you're not getting fish in your diet, you want to have fish oil. Typically if you're eating a lot of fish, especially whitefish or salmon, that will produce a lot more omega 369s. This is something that you typically would get from that. However, though, I would still supplement fish oil into my diet just to go ahead and have those anti-inflammatory properties. And also too, I mean, there's certain fish such as like catfish that might have more omega 369s. That's more of those anti-inflammatory properties rather than something like tilapia. Tilapia is actually on the midline or mid end of getting those type of properties. You get more from anchovies or sardines, canned sardines that have the most omega 369s, and so is salmon. So but a lot of people don't want to eat sardine, but salmon is a good choice too. So that's typically oh, one more thing, and last two are peptides. So I take cimarolin acetate and BPC 157 from Empower Pharmacy. When it comes to cimarolin, it is a really good GH growth hormone that you can utilize. Cimarolin is a lot healthier than the normal GH like somatropin that a lot of people will use. Somatropin is still good. It obviously depends on the dose, but when you're using cimarolin, you're getting a lot more benefits, and it's actually elevating your natural GH rather than replacing it with artificial GH. So typically when you're dosing this or utilizing this for a period of time, your GH actually stays kind of the same. What I mean by that, like say if we are getting our GH, let's look at it as a graph, like 80%, it will stay 80% after you utilize this for 6 months. So you typically don't have to continue to take it because you're still getting benefits from it. And then the BP 157 has a lot of benefits as of recovering muscle and prevents memory loss. It has a lot of healing properties, so it can go hand in hand, honestly, with growth hormone, because with growth hormone receptors, it actually will activate and help with the growth hormone receptors while you're increasing your growth hormone. But it helps with blood flow, and like I said, it has those healing properties. So if, like for instance, if you have like an injury or something like that, typically will help recover that muscle or that injury a lot faster. So and there's been some studies behind it that BPC 157 is very effective, very helpful. I find it to be helpful in helping me to recover through my training. So like if I had a very like brutal leg day, I would be able to recover a little bit faster than normal using BPC 157. So these are my stacks for the day when it comes to supplementation. Obviously I do pre-workout, creatine, things and such like that, pump amplifying agents that go in my pre-workout, and maybe some liquid carbs. But that's typically what I do. So I'm gonna end today's vlog today, and we got chest today. I don't know if I feel like filming that, but we are currently 15 and a half weeks out. Like I stated before, I'm about to eat my meal 1 and then go about my day. And hopefully as time progresses, I'm gonna just keep you guys in tune with things. Tomorrow's Friday, so probably the next piece of content that I lay out for you guys is like my updates, physique updates, and see how that looks. Right now, I'm at 206. So the weight cutoff for my height is 203. So 3 pounds off. I got a lot of time. I'm just right now, the goal is to retain as much muscle as possible before I get ready for a show. So I honestly can drop 3 pounds like it's nothing. I'm not worried about that. I'm just really, I have a naturally high metabolism, so I'm trying to hold on to that size as much as possible and that weight as much as possible and let it drop off slow. Yeah, we are in prep, guys. This is crazy. So this is year 2 of being a pro physique classic competitor, and it's gonna be a good one. So stay tuned for more content. Appreciate y'all watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Diesel Nation TV, more content coming soon. Till next time, guys, let's get it.
I want to see the puppy. Say hello. Say hello. Such a good boy. Hey, sit. 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 Oh, sit. Good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, that's my boy.